What's the one thing that you had to change about yourself as you move to work from home?
I would say exercise more.
What's the one thing you miss about your physical office?
I would say coffee.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
God has given you 2 ears and a mouth. The reason for that is you need to listen more and talk less.
Hi everyone. Today I'm joined by Prasad Ramakrishnan, the CIO of Freshworks, India's leading unicorn. Hi Prasad, and thank you for taking the time to have this chat today.
Hi, Rajiv. Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me for this chat.
So, Prasad, my first question is around culture. We all know Freshworks. It's a leading tech unicorn of India. It was started in 2010 in Chennai. And then from there on, it has grown to become one of the leading organizations in the country, a global organization that serves customers across the world. What's been the main principles of the culture, the Freshworks culture that fueled this growth?
So when we think about culture, there are four key aspects that we think about. One is we think about what we call craftsmanship. So this is where goes back to employees, whether they are proud of what the work product that they're delivering for our various customers. We like to create what we call as a happy work environment,
Mm.
because happy employees create happy products. We
Mm.
believe in empowering employees with agility. Every single employee is the CEO of their own desk, meaning that they are empowered with not just the authority, but also the tools that they need to be agile and make their own decisions. And last but not the least, and this goes back to a term which we have said numerous times in our customer conferences as well, look at us as a friend. And that goes into the complete ethos of how the company has been built. Somebody that you would turn to in case you're in trouble, right?
Very well said. I think the fact that I love that statement, the CEO of your desk. You know, a culture is obviously made up by its people. And I wanted to ask you that what do you look for as you go and hire future employees, and how do you nurture and grow talent once someone has joined Freshworks? So what is the outlook there?
So the two key things that we look for are what I would call passion and what we call as a purpose for their life, right? We are looking for people who are trying to make a difference, who are passionate about what they do, and who have a purpose for why they want to come to work. That's something that should be part of their DNA. Now, once we have brought the people in, so what we do is spend a lot of time empowering the employees by providing them the environment, the infrastructure, using which they can collaborate effectively with their colleagues, with the expertise. And where tools like Microsoft Surface comes in.
So Prasad, you spoke about Surface. So tell us, how did Surface become the device of choice at Freshworks and with its employees?
Yeah. So we have a relatively young workforce. But if you look at millennials, they are extremely self-conscious with the type of gadgets that they carry, right? They want stylish products. So if you look at Surface, it's an extremely stylish laptop, which also doubles as a tablet. And keeping in mind that we have an extremely mobile workforce, if you take the 3,200 employees, we have close to 1,500 people who are pretty mobile from a GTM function perspective, and we have people spread out all over the world. And a lot of the people in the company travel a lot. So having a light, functional, sleek, easy to use, multifunctional laptop is one of the reasons why we chose the Surface. We actually started off with one device, and going back to one of the fundamental aspects about our culture, we want to make sure that whatever we deploy to our employees is loved by our employees. So what we
Right.
did was we actually got one device and then got four or five devices working with the Microsoft team as sample devices, did a test drive with a few of our employees. And then they said, wow, we love it. Wow, we love it. And now we have close to 50% of our employees having a Surface device.
That's fantastic to hear. And like you said, it's a moment of wow, right? So,
Yeah.
final question, Prasad. I know we are living in very interesting times. The world's just been impacted by this pandemic, and no organization, no country is spared with it. I wanted to ask you, how is Freshworks preparing itself to be future ready?
So this crisis, if you look at it, right, different industries were affected differently. We have a very strong, resilient customer base, and we have a multi-product strategy. We are not a single product company. When some of our products were not did take a slight hit from a market demand perspective, the other products saw a huge surge in demand. And this is where I can relate back to a story which our CEO likes to say, which is, are you a vitamin or are you a cure? And in our case, we are probably a vitamin. And customer engagement in this kind of climate is all the more necessary, because it's not just about customer acquisition. The ones that you've got, you want to keep, which means you want to engage with your customers, provide them the top-notch service, provide them the best possible product. So the products that we sell and bring to the market are customer engagement products. So that kind of inoculated us from the pandemic.
I love that aspect, the focus on customer centricity that Freshworks has, and I think that's definitely one of the reasons, obviously behind your culture, but also behind the stellar growth that Freshworks is having. Prasad, this has been great to converse with you. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for your thoughts, and also to our viewers for seeing this. Stay safe, everyone, and thank you.